like very Disney, right? It's very Disney.
Yeah, it's very Disney. Looney Tunes.
You said Looney Tunes, but I was thinking more bum 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 bum.
You know what? I don't even. Tom and Jerry?
Yeah!
Okay. It's funny. I remember the song before I remember what fucking show I was even singing.
I can tell. Trust me, your face definitely said, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about right now, but I know all this. I know this entire town, entire tune.
Hello, you beautiful nerds. Welcome to the Drunk Banthas podcast, where we talk about sci-fi, fantasy, horror, and all of the popular art that we love. Also, we do it drunk.
Pretty drunk.
I am joined, and pretty high, it turns out. I'm joined, as always, by my brother, Bill. How you doing?
I am doing brotherly love. Y'all feel that?
Good.
Y'all like that?
That was good.
If you don't like it, let me know in the comments. Like and subscribe, y'all. That's a good time for me to tell y'all to like and subscribe. I'm the like and subscribe guy. Y'all go ahead and do it right now, because, we nerd out for you. We do it for you.
Yes.
By the way, also, let us know if you want this to go to a video platform soon, because I want to know if y'all want this to go to a video platform. And some of y'all niggas don't listen to the end, so I can't keep saying shit at the end. I got to start saying shit at the beginning. Shout out to all the people who leave comments and everybody who's liked, and appreciate all of y'all. But we're going to start covering more stuff on this podcast to make sure y'all get more shit. And so, with that said, let's get right into it.
Yeah,
it's Boba Fett.
Indeed. We're talking about episode 4 of the Disney Plus Star Wars series, Book of Boba Fett. As always, this is a spoiler discussion. But before we do a deep dive into this episode, what are your first initial thoughts of this episode?
My first initial thoughts are BF Boba Fett. Those are my initial thoughts. You get it?
Initial thoughts. Little grammar humor for you guys.
Yeah. Or how about this? DB. Drunk. Banthas. Okay, we first seen in the show, we see Boba Fett stoically riding a bantha. If you had your like voice thing on your smart TV going, it probably said, Boba Fett stoically rides a bantha across the sands.
Or like that speaks to you, or like describes.
Yeah, it's described. It's like the deaf people thing,
right?
I mean, not deaf people, like blind people. Yeah. It's closed caption for deaf people, right? So this like tells you all the things that's happening. It happens on my smart TV too many times on accident, and so I think it's just me though. But anyway. He would have said, Boba Fett comes over there looking all stoic on his bantha, and the first thing that we see right after we see him on the bantha is a dead bantha. A bony, dead bantha.
Pow bantha.
I'm like, goddamn, that was just a joke when I said it. But now it's a stone cold solid theory, like, cue the motherfucking X-Files music.
Yeah, it is weird. It's like every episode now. We get a live one and we get a dead one.
We get a live one, we get a dead one, and it's almost like they're playing to our own what do you call it? They're playing to our definitely playing into our conspiracies, but playing into our loves and wants at the same time.
Oh yeah,
all of our fears. Because they're killing banthas out here.
Yeah, they're killing Banthas out here. Although he did make good with one dead one. There is one lively.
Yeah,
one.
right. We didn't see one get killed in this episode. That's amazing.
Yeah,
we coming up in the world of Banthas, and apparently this bantha might go out and make little bantha babies.
Yeah. Yeah, he encouraged them to go out there and impregnate more.
Shout out to Boba Fett increasing the Bantha population one Bantha at a time.
One Bantha at a time. Yeah, it's all it takes is one.
Yep. So then, what happened? What happened after that? What happened? Yeah, it only takes one Bantha to make many Banthas. I don't understand how that works, but it does.
Yeah, like you mentioned, like we're getting we start off in the flashbacks.
That's right.
We're doing the thing that reminds me of what I loved at first and then ended up hating about Arrow is going back and forth between flashback and regular time. But this is still really cool, and this was a really cool episode.
I'd say the difference between those flashbacks is one of those flashbacks didn't know where they were going with those flashbacks, and the other one was so in that not knowing where they were going, they were basically using flashbacks as a crutch.
Right. Yeah,
and
like
the other one kind of is just using flashbacks to kind of tie in to where this character has been the entire time that we were fascinated with Mandalorian.
Right.
Whatever the Mandalorian's name's supposed to be anyway. I don't even know what that nigga's name is. It's Mando.
Oh, yeah, I forgot what his name is.
It's Mando.
Mando. Yeah, we do most of the flashback in this one, and we're just basically seeing how Fennec and Boba met.
Right. Yeah, he basically seen her get blasted from way far out. He went over there to see what was going on, peeped it, seen it was a dead, fine, sexy something laying down on the ground in the sand.
Like, holy shit, is that Ming Na Wen?
Oh my god, damn, that's Fennec Shan. Bitch by dead. Show live.
Show live.
She might let me smash. Go ahead and get her belly fixed up. And then I'll really be all up in them guts. You heard? Boba Fett said, I think I got my swagger back, y'all. Oh.
Yeah, it's weird. You really do get to see them. Like, it is a platonic love between the two of them, but you do really get to see them
now.
Fall in love in a sense. Like
platonic right now,
Yeah, I mean, yeah, right
Fennec
now.
Shan, well, I'm in her guts, you see, because I put her guts inside her, you see. Oh, yeah, I'm the one.
We'll see. Guts. You know how Star Wars don't like to be putting romance in their stuff, like, lately.
Well, it's because they don't know whether they need to be, is it okay to put romance in your stuff if it's not trans? Is that okay? I don't know. It might not be okay. It's seems like if you watch TV today, it seems, these types of television shows that are basically made for children, but also made for adults, it seems like that's the dividing line right now. Like, that's the problem they're having with trying to tell a story is like, should we, when it includes or involves any type of sexual involvement or relation involvement, is like, should we make sure that there's going to be another sexual orientation represented on this show? And so I think that's the main reason you see a lot of shows these days trying to avoid any type of sexual relation situation. This is also the guy who doesn't like sex scenes in any movies. Completely waste of time. Yeah, complete waste of time.
Yeah, I mean, there's a difference between like sex scenes in movies and like romantic interests.
No, that's why. That's why I said you can insinuate it, and it's all insinuated. That's actually what's better storytelling is when it's insinuated, because I don't have to just show you tonguing down and kissing to actually show you a relationship being built,
right?
Connection between two people doesn't have to be bogged down and humping each other. And that's all I'm saying. That there's better storytelling when it's insinuated and it's grown.
Boba and Fennec, they're going through getting to know each other, and it seems like Boba's got like a little bit of dementia or something, because he seems like he's like talking about how Jabba portrayed him. Like, I don't think that's what happened. I think you just got beat up by a blind dude. And you fell into a Sarlacc pit. I don't think Jabba betrayed you, my guy. He didn't go help you after he blew up.
There you go.
But he blew up.
Did he blow up? Yeah. Plus, how does he know? First of all, you're assuming that he knows that Jabba was on the ship. Nobody knows what actually happened except people who were there, and he was in the Sarlacc pit. So he don't know that Jabba actually was strangled to death.
Right. Yeah.
By a Skywalker. He don't know that. Nobody knows that because the evidence is gone. You know, you dig?
That's true. But
there's excuses for his not knowing nothing because he was fucking down in the goddamn Sarlacc pit, so he don't have any kind of understanding of what actually happened, and no one who was there has explained it to him. Right. The only person who was there that could explain it to him is Leia, Luke, Chewbacca, what's his name? Han Solo, and goddamn C-3PO and R2-D2. That's the only people who can tell him what happened. And most of them are scared of him and or want to kill him. So
yeah, never have any.
He's literally, I wouldn't say he's got dementia. He's just literally it shows how he has no idea what the fuck happened to him.
Right.
Speaking of which, to your point, he goes back to the Sarlacc pit to get his armor. He's looking all inside the Sarlacc like for his armor. Like, nigga, no, the Jawas took your shit.
That, man.
Nigga, you got out of the Sarlacc pit. Why would you just get out of the Sarlacc pit, take all your clothes off, and throw it back into the pit? Why did you do that?
It's like that's not how you got out.
That's not how you got out. You think you got out? You just was butt naked. You got out butt naked. You just said, you know what? I'm gonna take off the armor in the pit, get butt naked, then walk out of here, and then I'll be fine. Nah, bro, so clearly I think they're trying to show he had no clue, because I don't think they're gonna have time in this episode to show him getting his armor back. Plus, you saw him get his armor back.
Yeah,
but you don't need to see that shit again. So I think that's kind of what they were trying to show, is like, yo, Boba, not only was he trying to heal himself, which was clarified for us also in this episode. That was a theory of mine, that he was getting himself to full 100%, which he was not yet to, and now he's finally gotten to. And so not only was he trying to heal himself, but he's trying to piece his memory back together as well. You know what I'm saying? Like, he don't know what's really going on out there.
Right. Yeah, and it was stand to reason that back to tank would also help with like whatever like head trauma or whatever he had from having his head melted in by Sarlacc stomach acid.
Right, and also, maybe that's part of the memories, flashbacks, right? He's having the flashbacks while he's in the tank. So maybe that's part of it. Like, he's just remembering shit as he gets back. Like, oh shit, that ain't even what happened. Man, I've been mad at all these people for so long. Maybe that's why he's having all these revelations like, I work for stupid people. And now they've almost gotten me killed. And so I won't do that anymore. I want to be a king of my own.
Yeah, I do like this episode because it kind of answered my question from the last episode. Because I was like, I don't know what Boba wants or why he wants to be king of this place.
Right.
And yeah, he pretty much straight up said, he's like, yeah, I want to change this cycle that like people like me.
Be the change you want to see.
Go to college.
Stay calm. Boba Fett.
Yeah, it was interesting how they just this episode was like really nice character study of like basically what he wants and like why he wants to be.
It was a boring episode.
You thought it was boring?
A lot of talking about your feelings.
Didn't like the fight scene with
the robot, the rat catcher? Talking about the rat catcher.
Well, I did actually like the cute little rat catcher fight scene. I did like the rat catcher fight scene
where the rat catcher come in and the So what we're talking about, people, is, you know, if you haven't seen the episode, you fucking crazy. You listening to us. This is how you get. This is how you.
This is a terrible way to recap the episode.
This motherfucking episode is just listening to us, and then you go watch it. You're an insane person, but I love you.
Weird way to do it.
I love you fucking weird ass. Touch your little man cheeks. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so if you don't know, they went to go get Boba Fett's ship with Fennec Shan in this episode, and you know, they go and they have the little fight scene, but first fight scene with goddamn rat catching robot, man. And then what killed me, man, I'll tell you what. Why did Boba Fett pick up the robot and then go, do you know who I am? And then he's like, what? No, I don't know who you are. I don't know. He's like, I'm Boba Fett. And then he was just like, nigga, shut up. He turned himself off. He just turned his back.
Like, fuck.
He said, and I'm off work, nigga. Get off me. Fuck
like that. Look, I'm a rat catcher.
First of all, you're the biggest rat I ever seen, nigga, because I came down here to kill a rat. Let me rephrase. I came down here to catch a rat. You saw the net I had? It's tiny. It's smaller than me.
Very small rats. If it's a bigger rat, I run away.
Yeah, when it's a bigger rat. When it's a bigger rat, I leave. I run. You are the biggest rat and the fastest rat I ever seen in my life, nigga. I do not fuck with rats this size. Looks hurt.
Yeah,
I'm gonna tell you something. I'm not even gonna call for security. I'm just gonna go sit back down.
I'm not even gonna lie. I really like that little droid. I'm not even like a guy who's like, oh, look at the new Star Wars.
So did Boba. He kept him. Did you see him in the end of the episode?
He was at the dinner table later.
Like, oh no, you know what? I like this.
And keep you around. I had a feeling when he dropped him in the garbage can that I was like, oh, that nigga's coming back in like a movie or something. But no, he just came back later.
Yeah, which didn't even make any sense as how he came back later. It's like,
I mean, I guess he was just still in the garbage can.
Yeah, like I guess they didn't want to just like show you this rat catcher robot, so let's give this rat catcher robot a fucking origin story.
Or maybe that's some deleted scenes. Yeah, maybe that's deleted scenes like when first episode he's going through the
trash.
Yeah, he rummages through the trash.
Oh, hey,
like,
Finnick, take out the trash. And she goes to take out the trash like, this motherfucker need to take out the trash, and then pop up and oh shit, here goes a little bunny rabbit looking rat catcher robot guy.
It's
Turn
weird.
His ass back on.
It's weird. I love all these impractical little fucking droids. None of them are really make any sense. Why would you make a little rabbit droid to catch rats? It's ridiculous. I love it. But there was a pretty cool fight scene with Finnick in the hangar. Yeah, everybody's been asking for more Finnick.
Yeah, it was I liked it. It was alright.
But
it was less of a fight scene as much as it was a shooting scene.
Yeah, there was a lot of shooting, and she was putting some hands on him at the end of the
scene.
Yeah,
and which was like,
I mean, it was like 2 minutes of fights.
Seconds.
It was not 2 seconds.
It wasn't no 2 minutes of no fighting. It wasn't. It wasn't. The whole thing is probably 2 minutes. The whole scene is probably 2 minutes.
All right, fair enough. But yeah, that was a pretty cool fight scene. She did this nice, cool little flip.
Oh God! See, that's all I get is a flip. You know what I'm saying? Like a flip. I guess, I mean, look, I'm not asking for her to do anything. I'm just saying, you don't have to be her. I wanted a bigger fight scene. I wanted my fight scene to have more than the robot. Like, come on, the rat catcher fight scene, we could have left that out. Just pop him in the head and let's keep it pushing. Like, could have had a better fight scene with the little chef robot, but we just chose to be super cool and Finnick cut his neck off.
Yeah, I thought it was about to get was cool. Crazy with
I thought that was cool,
but
you know what I'm saying? I would have preferred a fight scene with him than the goddamn rat catcher robot.
Right.
Dude, that was just silly.
Yeah.
But hey, I am a grown ass man watching a child's TV show. So I can't. I mean, I can't. At a certain point, I have to blame myself for certain shit. Like, I hadn't seen nobody die yet. Because
well, he did like shoot down all them bikers.
Oh yeah, that's right.
He killed the fuck out of them.
You know what? That means my prediction was good still.
Oh,
I predicted we'll see somebody die in this next episode.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Fucking killing green people. I fucking hate you green people. No, I'm joking. Sounds so racist, right? Like, fucking hate these fucking green people.
Yeah, this
fucking walking around breathing all the air.
Breathing all the I don't know, purple
not
man's
green
air.
People air. Not the green people air. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, like I did feel like this episode could have been a little shorter. Like, I feel like all the Sarlacc pick shit could have been cut, especially since, like, you know,
we know he's not gonna find anything in there.
Didn't nothing happen down there. Yeah.
But we also know that he killed the Sarlacc. That was pretty fucking dope. That was revenge.
Yeah,
for sure.
That was some nice revenge, and a callback to that weird like grenade with the dope sound design.
Whoa. I thought it only made that noise because it was in space. Apparently, it makes that noise wherever it is.
Yeah, it's just the noise it makes, I guess. That's cool.
But then what happened after that?
Well, then, you know, we get Boba tries to get all the leaders of Mos Espa to join his side, and then they're like, nah, but I guess we won't betray you if the Pikes come calling.
I don't want to have sex with you, but I won't have sex with anybody else. I feel like that's the deal they made. Like,
right.
I don't want to fuck you. But while you're fighting this other motherfucker, you know what? I'll try. I won't fuck nobody else. I'll try.
Right. I'll try.
Not to fuck somebody else. Because they definitely going to offer. But I won't.
I'll let you know if I do.
But I'll call you if I do. Because I might. It's like, okay. I don't feel very comfortable with this. But before that, Chrysanthemum.
Who's that?
The motherfucking Black Wookie, nigga.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I always forget that dude.
Chrysanthemum was in there, bitch.
Yeah, that's right.
Just getting drunk.
Drunk and hating. Just on that hater.
Hating. He was like, man, these niggas right here, over here got a bitch. They over here drinking. Niggas over here gambling. Then this motherfucker getting happy. Look at this bitch. If this nigga get happy one more motherfucking time, and then he went over there and just started
one more hand. I'm whipping his ass. I'm gonna take all his goddamn credits too. Went over there and started whooping motherfuckers' asses. And then old orange lady came out. She was like, hey, baby girl. Hey, baby boy. Hey, baby boy. You know I'll touch your dick and give you all your drinks for free if you just put this nigga down real quick. He was looking like, man, that sounds good in a motherfucker right now. Bitch, I got money. He ripped that nigga on. He said, whoa, dang.
He said,
I got a large tab. I'll pay with this nigga's money.
Right, exactly. Oh, baby, you said you'll pay my tab? Suck my dick, bitch. Let me tell you something. Rip that nigga arm off. He said, I ain't ripped nobody's arm off in a minute.
That was probably my favorite scene of the whole episode.
And then he left.
It was hilarious.
He just left. That nigga so was like, like, nigga who got his arm ripped off. Didn't nobody give a fuck about him. First of all, he hit the ground, didn't move again. I didn't know that's what happened. Your arm get ripped off, you die.
He's probably just in shock. You know, he's like just passed out from the pain.
That nigga hit the ground. They didn't even bother trying to make it look like he was real. He hit the ground like a 1976, 80s fucking action doll. Like, he just hit the ground. He looked like the fucking what's the motherfucking the dummies from the fucking commercials?
The crash test dummies from the 90s.
Nigga, that's what he looked like when he hit the ground. Boom. It's like, wow.
That was my favorite scene. It was so funny. He was just getting so drunk and so angry.
This nigga,
fresh from the player haters ball.
The reason he don't have captions because everything he says is this nigga. They don't have. Just every time he says something, y'all, just look at Chrysanthemum and go, this nigga. That's what he's saying. He's saying, this nigga. And he can say it because he's Black Wookie.
He's a Black Wookie, yeah.
So he can say nigga because he's a Black Wookie.
He's the only Wookie
for
in
all
space
you white Wookiees out there trying to say that you can say it. First of all, you can't say it.
Don't be saying Chewie can say it. Nah, Chewie can't say it. He's brunette.
Chewie. First of all, Chewie is not Black Wookie. He's Indian Wookie. He would be like the equivalent of an Indian Wookie.
Yeah, he's like
a Pakistani Wookie. Okay, so don't be out here using the N-word. Chewbacca.
Chewie's got his own dirty words.
That's right. Chrysanthemum. Shout out to Chrysanthemum. Also, Black actors. You know what I'm saying? And so, what did happen after that though? Like after the meetings.
Oh yeah, we just got our
Chrysanthemum had his gat out. He's a part of the crew now.
Yeah,
Chrysanthemum. He's on squad.
Yeah, he's on.
He's team both.
He's on call, as it were. I mean, he's not at the meetings, call, but he'll be around.
He be showing up to meetings sometimes. But when he do show up, he gives a speech. He's like the dude at the AA meetings. He show up sometimes. Show up
drunk and he'll start talking.
No, nigga, that ain't no AA meeting. No,
Oh yeah, you said AA meetings. I'm thinking Black Wookie.
Yeah. No, he's like the nigga at the AA meeting who show up every once in a while. But when he do show up, he give a speech.
Yeah, right.
And he's sober. He don't be sober when he leave, but when he show up, he all right. He ready.
Yeah. So the end after the meetings, we get the little teaser, and I'll let you explain since you're actually the one who twigged it with the music.
That's right. Fennec Shan goes up there with Boba, and they like, yo, what we gonna do, nigga? This ain't it. And she's like, yo, how much bread you got? And he was like, I've got bread for days. Call me the baker.
He called me the goddamn baker.
I'm not a candlestick maker. I've got mad bread. And so
Boba's got bars. I don't know if you guys know this.
so then she's like, all right. Well then he's like, but I got money, but I need an army. And she was like, your money can buy an army. And then they played woo, I don't know, motherfucking I can't even remember the sound of the tune right now, but you know, they played. Yeah, that's right.
You know what that means?
You know what that means? Mandalorian. The Mandalorian.
The return of Mando.
Mandalorian. You know they got him on comms. They just hit that nigga up with a little hologram, little bright light thing.
Yeah,
they say, bright light, bright light. And then they say, that's when, you know, you sing the song, that's what activates. They cut that out in most Star Wars movies. You've probably seen it in the deleted scenes or something, but they sing the song. And then that's when the projection
comes up. Yeah.
That's how it comes up. And then
they cut out the boring stuff, you know.
They cut out the boring stuff, you know. If it doesn't move the story along,
right, yeah.
You know, cut it out. So that's what's about to happen. We're about to see.
Man. Can't wait to
see Pedro
return.
Pascal costs a lot of money. I told y'all folks, people like this, you're not gonna just be seeing like actors and actresses pop up in these movies just like all willy-nilly. It's gonna have to be one shot.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
Busting this load one time now.
And these sets are expensive.
Man. Like, these sets are actually less expensive than they used to be. It's basically just goddamn bunch of my big screen TVs all laid around a fucking set that they've
they do
barely even renting. Like the amount of money it costs for these, man, the sets are actually cheaper now because they don't need as much practical shit.
Yeah, they do use the volume round thing a lot now, which I'm sure.
I just told you what it's called. It's called a bunch of the TV screens wrapped around the room.
Oh yeah, that's what the technical term.
That's what that's what it's written down. It's written down. If it's written down, that is the words that they say when they describe these things. See?
Well, yeah, like they. Oh, excuse me. Like the DP had mentioned in a pod,
penetration.
The director of photography had mentioned in an interview before. Last 3 episodes, 5, 6, and 7 are really going to be the ones to watch. And it turns out 5, 6, and 7. Yeah, it looks like it's leading up to something.
It's 2 more episodes left.
3.
It's 3 more episodes left.
5, 6, 7.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, so it's only 7 episodes.
Only 7 episodes. I think there's only 7 episodes.
Well, that sucks. But I mean, shout out to them. They made this episode a little longer, just like they did episode 2. So, or was it 3? 3. Shout out to them.
Yeah, we'll.
It was episode 2 they made.
You think we'll get longer episodes these last 3?
Got to. That's television, right? Last 3 episodes. A 90-minute special event where we lose money because we're not advertising anything. So, yeah, I think we're going to see. If we don't see Mandalorian, we're going to see the Mandalorians that scattered after, Mando blew up the spot.
Right.
So maybe we'll see them instead.
Maybe. I could
or maybe we see all above. Again. That's a third.
Yeah, that'd be great. If we get all the Mandalorians.
Yeah, and maybe we get them next episode. And then we get them for like 2 more, like we get them for like the last 3 episodes.
Yeah. Maybe,
or maybe they just pop up.
We get a little light bright phone call in the next episode.
And
then it's like, oh, we're on the other side of the system. It's gonna take us at least 2 more episodes before we can make it out
over there. The other side of the system.
They come out.
It's gonna take us at least 20 car steps to get there, but we'll be there. And then that's it. And that's out. And they're out. Kind of like us.
Boom.
Right now.
Yeah, thanks for listening to the Drunk Banthas podcast, everybody. We do this every once in a while, so go ahead and leave a like and subscribe so you can get updates on new episodes of the pod and new video essays from yours truly. Till next time, stay safe, my little dismembered Trandoshans, and may the force be with you.
Whoop.